Have your Asian roots helped you in this journey to be a venture capitalist, to be a business angel in a different light? How do you look at your roots?
Wow. Um, you know, I keep track of all the different type of questions I'm asked, and you are officially the first person who has ever asked me and framed it that way. So
Thank you.
really, you're the
Thank you.
first person ever, and I've been on a lot of events, as you know.
I got
I've
230.
yeah, it's honest. And that's not. By the way, those are 99% of those are my physical events. They don't take
Mhm.
into account my virtual ones. If you go into those, we're possibly touching at least 1,000 or 1,000 more.
Wow. I feel super
So
honored to be on top of your
you
list.
you've actually asked me a question that I genuinely, from memory, cannot remember anyone ever asking me. So kudos.
Thank you.
Um, you know, it's a it's a very tricky question, Priyanka, and let me tell you why. Because anything I say can be taken in a very, it can be taken the wrong way. Because any 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 assertion that I'm going to make right now is going to be based on my own personal life. But being part of the Asian community, I have to be very careful because anybody who's a non-Asian listening to this may assume that, I'm basing it off my DNA. Oh, this happened because of my DNA. I'm partially eating. That's why I'm like this. But that would be stereotypical of me, and I wouldn't want to highlight that. But I would say this. I definitely will say this, that I think being a mixed kid, like living, just being of mixed parentage, and in the beginning of your life, you're going to feel really outcasted, right? I mean, I think so, at least. And my experience in Malaysia growing up was that I stuck out like an Arab in the Apollo, right? I mean, you'd notice me, right? I mean, in a bunch of you'd have the white kids, and you'd have the African kids, and then you'd have the Indian kids, and you'd have the Pakistani kids, and then you'd have the Japanese kids, and you could see the bifurcations, if